Hey guys, it's Jess and Rob, and today's adventure has brought us back down on the Las Vegas Strip. We are at Resorts World getting ready to check into our room here at the Hilton. We're going to do a 24-hour staycation and have some fun. We've stayed here before.
It's been 2 years.
It's been over 2 years, if you can believe it.
It's been a while, so time flies, as everybody knows. So.
And when we were here last, we stayed at the Conrad, so this will be a different experience. But we just are going to probably do the self-check-in, get our keys, drop our stuff at the room, and then we're taking you guys with us for 24 hours, and let's see what kind of fun we can have.
Let's have fun, babe.
Let's go. Okay, so we just got to Resorts World. We got here about 4:15. Check-in starts at 4. We did the self-check-in, and we're just waiting for our room key, which they're going to send us through text. Instead of just hanging out in the lobby doing nothing, they have a tiki bar, the Golden Tiki, right outside of where you check into Hilton. And I thought, you know what, it's happy hour from 5 to 6, so why don't we go get a drink? All the specialty cocktails are only $10. They do have a food menu, but it's not available right now because some stuff was looking good and I'm hungry, but we are going to get the drinks. Let me show you what it looks like in here, and then I'll show you the menu. So you can find the Golden Monkey right outside of the check-in for the Hilton. You can also get here off the casino floor too, but that's where we checked in, right down this hallway. It's more of like a little bit more of an upscale Polynesian vibe. There's some monkeys hanging from the ceiling. It's really well decorated. A couple years ago when this opened, I desperately wanted to come in, and we never made it down this way, so I'm really happy we can check it out now. But they have the whole lighted bar. And we decided to take a seat sort of in the back. It's a little darker, but we wanted to be out of the way because we were filming. So you can barely see because Rob's wearing black, but there he is. Say hi to everybody. I know we needed a light to see the menu. It's pretty funny. Every day they have a happy hour from 5 to 6, and the food starts at 6 o'clock. All of these classic drinks, the signature cocktails, are $10 during the happy hour. So we can see here we have some of the classics and some drinks I actually haven't heard of before. So this is page 2. And then we go to this page. There's actually quite a few signature drinks. It's a decent menu for sure, and for happy hour, I mean, it's a great price. The drinks are what I would expect them to cost, you know, around $18 to $20 when it's not happy hour, so that's fine. And then they do have a beer list as well. And they also have some punch bowls, which look fun. Those are always fun to share. And a wine list. So they have a little bit of everything. And I'll show you the food as well. A little hard to read because the paper is see-through, but they have salt and pepper chicken wings, coconut crispy shrimp, sweet black vinegar ribs, and crispy spring rolls. And they also have some popcorn down here. So just some fun bar snacks, and they just have some featured cocktails. It's the same one, all the same ones that are in the menu. All right, so Rob and I decided to order a Mai Tai because it's classic. You have to try a Mai Tai. And then we also got, it was recommended by our waitress, the Feeling Coconutty, which is their take on a pina colada. So we're gonna give those two a try. They should be up here in just a minute. We'll let you know how they are. All right, so our drinks have arrived. I got the Mai Tai. Look at this mug. That's a fun mug. This is a beautiful drink. It's definitely a little bit more upscale than when we went to the Excalibur Tiki Bar for sure, even though we had the best night of our life, I swear. It was so much fun. But this is really nice. So let's take a sip and see how it tastes. Oh, yeah. Great Mai Tai recipe. To me, it tastes exactly as it should. I can't tell you if I'm a Mai Tai aficionado, but it tastes the way I would expect it to. And then Rob got this big guy. Look at him. And this is the Feeling Coconutty. It even has a fun straw. And look at this ice. I love that ice. Yeah, it's exactly like just having a a pina colada that's not frozen, just on the rocks. For $10, these are a value. Honestly, even if I had to pay full price, the presentation and this taste, and they use higher end liquors here, so I would still say it's a thumbs up on that. Now, Rob brought something to my attention, and so I have it up here on my phone, but if you didn't know this, where Resorts World sits right now is where the Stardust formerly was. And I didn't know this, but in the Stardust, there was an iconic tiki restaurant and bar, and it was called, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Aku Aku. And it was gone in the 80s. It started in the 60s, gone in the 80s. But this particular spot right here pays homage to what was once happening with the tiki bar and Polynesian themed restaurant, and so I think that's really cool. I didn't know that originally. I thought it was just a very random thing that Resorts World threw in here a couple years ago. So it's fun to know the backstory, and the drinks are good. So let's Rob can't cheers because he's holding the camera for me, but we're gonna cheers. And we're gonna have a drink and wait until we can get into our room. We'll see when we can do that, and just maybe we might order another round of drinks. We decided that we were gonna go ahead and order a second round of drinks and some food. Something to talk about later. It's after 6. We still don't have a room key, and after we leave here, we're gonna have to go figure out what's going on. Again, like I said, we got here at 4:15. I'm not really sure if this is normal or not, so we'll touch on this later, but I'm just trying to figure out why our room key is so delayed. Anyways, we're having a good time. You can never be upset when you're having tiki drinks in the tiki lounge. That would be silly. So we ordered another round, and let me tell you what we got. I have to check the menu so I remember this. I got the rum runner. It's very pretty. And Rob decided to try a Jungle Bird. These are both rum-based drinks. Let me show you what they look like. Here we have the rum runner with that nice piece of pineapple, and so vibrant looking, and with a fun little curly straw. And then this one is, what did I say? Jungle Bird.
Who knows what this is?
Who knows at this point? That's a Jungle Bird. And then on the menu, we went ahead and we got those coconut shrimp and the spring rolls. Those are going to be coming out shortly. Yep. Rob just said they're pretty strong drinks. Now, it's been really hot in Vegas. We've been having a heat wave for a minute. So I don't know if we are just dehydrated, undernourished, haven't eaten enough, or if they are strong. I mean, my tongue tells me they're pretty strong. So let's cheers to the rum runner. And again, I'm not a drink aficionado, but I would say that tastes the way I would expect it to taste. That's very refreshing. And look at these pineapple pieces. They're huge. They give you like a whole pineapple. Jungle Bird. Ooh, there's something in that makes that a little different, and it's fun. Let me see if I can figure it out. Campari? I'm not sure if I know what that is, and that's the only ingredient I don't recognize on the menu. So that must be what's giving that fun taste. It's almost like a bitter. It tastes like a bitter. So maybe my flavor profiles are maturing and developing beyond cheeseburgers and mac and cheese here. So we're gonna drink these. We also have some waters coming, and then when the food gets here, I'll show you what it looks like. We are pushing 6:30, everybody, which is fine for everything going on here, but I'm still wondering what's going on with our room. It's been almost 2 hours, but we're having so much fun. Whatever, we'll figure that out. Listen, we got our food. We have the crispy shrimp and we have the spring rolls. You're not gonna believe how this is served. This is way too cute, and I want Rob to have the ability to do the first bite. So let me get this camera on him.
All right, so the food is here, baby. This is a pretty good choices that you made here. So the spring rolls, what did he say? This is sweet and sour sauce, I believe, here.
I think so, yeah.
And then you have the shrimp. That looks really cool. Let's give this a try here. What did you say? This is garlic? Ginger, actually,
yes.
You said, right? The belly of a shark. Look at this. I mean, there's a lot of coconut on the top. It's very well fried. The sauce is what you'd expect. That's really, I needed some food.
Yeah.
If you can tell, I needed some food here. That's really good. Do we order a lot of coconut shrimp? I mean, it's not usually something we order.
It's not, but it's something I enjoy when we have the opportunity to get it, so it's fun to try.
All right. So
I think the last time I had coconut shrimp was like 10 years ago.
I know, I was gonna say. So am I okay to go here?
Yeah.
A spring roll, you said?
Yes.
Did you get these two?
They are super coconutty.
Yeah, not very well. Are you supposed to take some of the ginger and put it on there, or are you supposed to just go for it?
I'm not sure what the rules are.
So you made a comment. This kitchen is connected to their Chinese restaurant?
At the Genting Palace.
Oh,
I believe.
okay.
I don't know if anybody can hear me, but
The Genting Palace it's
yes,
connected to.
I think that's what it's connected to.
That sauce is better. The
Okay.
Thai sauce. That's okay. The spring roll's pretty good.
How's your drink?
Drink's freaking strong. I needed some food.
Hey, we got
So I'm on my
some
second
waters.
drink. I had some waters. You guys, it's been about 116 here today, so definitely feeling it. And I mean, this is good. I mean,
For a little pick me up.
you know, we mentioned this at the Tiki Bar when we were at the Excalibur. We wish they had some small bites, and we have that here. So I think they've done that really well here. It's not too much.
The coconut shrimp were $16 and the spring rolls were $14. I didn't think that was terrible given the fact that we're in Las Vegas, we're at a tiki bar, and it's a unique experience. I'll tell you, you can go to restaurants and you can get a whole platter of this food for about that price. You could get like coconut shrimp and fries and coleslaw for that, but we're at a unique experience and it's good to have the small bites because we're not ready to really go eat yet. Like I said, we are still waiting on a room. I think this might be a common theme of the video right now. And we've had some drinks and it is boiling hot outside. So we needed something to take the edge off. I've always been a fan of coconut shrimp. I think they're really fun. These are way more coconutty than I've ever had. So let's see what we really feel about it. Right away. That sauce is great. Oh man. And the coconut breading isn't sweet at all. Like it just gives you a texture, not so much a flavor. Now, I'm a sushi girl, so I do believe this is ginger and I have to have some. Oh. I love ginger. Like, love ginger. I gotta have another piece. Such a good palate cleanser. And I feel like your breath always smells so sweet and like aromatic after you have this. And it's just fun to eat. So if you get some fresh pickled ginger, why not go for it? Let's do another little dippy do. That sauce is so good. Now, we are starving, by the way, but that sauce is so good. All right, little cabbage spring roll. Try this sauce. That sauce has a strong vinegar base to it, which really helps with the cabbage, I think. If you're not like a huge cabbage fan, that definitely hits you first, so you may not notice. I love cabbage, so it doesn't bother me, but I want to try it with this Thai, semi-sweet, semi-spicy Thai sauce. I'm making a mess. Oh yeah.
The Thai is the way to go.
Thai is so good, but you really can't go wrong. And if you're like me and you love a vinegar base, which I do, there's nothing wrong with that sauce either. That's really good. Ooh, I'll be eating this ginger and dipping in these sauces. I am hungry, and we've had some drinks. So what a fun thing to do. You know, a lot of times if we go out, the bar food is what you expect, right? Like cheeseburgers and French fries, and that's all good. We love that. But this is fun to switch it up. And this little plate Oh my gosh, I feel like I have to bring this home for the kids. Well, I say kids, but like Briella. She would love to dip her little chicken nuggets and stuff in this. That's so cute. All right, we got some grubbing to do, you guys. Let's eat this. We got the to-go cups for what we didn't finish drinking because it's been 2 hours, you guys, and we really need to know what the heck is going on with our room. Something is clearly wrong. Like I said, we did self-check-in. We got the text, and it said your pre-check-in is good. We'll let you know when your room's ready. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But we had a fun time in there. The total came to $75 and change, and we left a tip. So, hey, you know, for a little experience, tiki bar, music, our server was great. Food was fun, so can't complain. We are getting ready to get back in line. Unfortunately, I didn't want to get back in line. We got to figure out what's going on. So let's get in line. This is how silly this looks. We got our pillow and our drink. We got a suitcase. Rob's got the suitcase.
When's the last time we waited for a room this long?
I don't think we've ever waited for a room. Never.
Jess and I were having a conversation here while we were waiting. I don't know if we messed up. I don't know if we missed the directions or not, but we checked in 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
That was an hour and a half after check-in, and we still don't have a room. Like you were saying, if you just flew in and you just drove in on a Friday night and you have dinner reservations,
you're in trouble.
I'm just saying. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on. I'm not trying to kill my vibe, trying to have a good evening still, but it's been 2 hours that we're waiting for our room.
Let's figure this out.
I kind of feel like a weirdo just standing here with my bags.
With our pillows. All right, we got to figure this out.
All right.
We made it to the room, and honestly, that took like 5 minutes. It wasn't even a big thing. I went back to self-checkout. There was a gentleman there who assisted us, and he said, no, it can't be 2 hours. You must have your key. So I showed him my phone. We went over everything, and he said it was a technological error. So if something like that happens to you, literally just go right back within like 15 minutes and check, because it should only take 10 to 15 minutes. So again, we had really nowhere to go. So we were killing time, and it was fun to check out the tiki bar. No harm, no foul. Now we know within the 15-minute window, go back.
Stuff comes up.
Stuff happens.
So, technology happens. They fix it. He was
I
very
think
polite.
we got upgraded to a better view. Same room, but we're at the top floor, the 59th floor, and man, we have a view. So let me show you from beginning to end. Per usual, you have your bathroom right over here. And I'm doing this tour with you guys for the first time too. So we've never stayed here at the Hilton. We stayed at the Conrad once about 2 years ago. And it was a very beautiful room. We didn't actually end up staying at the property. We did a makeshift video. This was back in the day when we were still really self-conscious about being on camera and how to film and what to do. So we did this crazy video that I think it's on the page. And it was like 8 minutes long. We fought the entire time we were filming it. And I look back and I laugh because it's not that serious. Like, just show what's going on, It's okay. So that was the last time we stayed here, and we had a room at the Conrad. Now, I had 3 comped nights at the Conrad, but I chose to actually take a weekend day, so this Friday, and just do one night, and they could give me the Hilton. The other rooms were subjective to like earlier in the week. And I said, I won't be coming in earlier in the week. I want the weekend. So we just did one night. We're really, we're doing a 24-hour challenge. We like 24-hour challenges. Wave to everybody, babe.
It's a nice room. I'm not going to complain about the room. I mean, we're Hilton people. We typically stay at Hilton.
We do stay at Hilton. We have
properties.
our Hilton's rewards. Like, we like Hilton. So it's nothing to us. I mean, look at that. That's the Crockfords. We're not really at Crockford status,
Never stayed there. That'll be the next one.
That'll be the next one.
See my work,
Yeah, Rob does.
Work.
He works right near the Sphere, so.
And then this is cool. You got the Encore in the Wind, the Palazzo.
This
right
might be a view I can actually show you guys at night that's going to be really cool, because when we were at the Venetian, we were in like an alleyway and there were no lights. But this is something we can come back to at night for sure.
I don't know if you can see. You probably won't do it justice, but the pool is right there.
Oh, I can get a little bit of the pool. You're right. We wanted to go to the pool tonight. They're only open till 7, so we're going to have to make it a point to get up early and go down in the morning. I've been up to the pool area once, and, I'm staying here. I want to get my money's worth. I want to put my feet in, We already had our exotic drinks, but we got to put our feet in the water. All right, let's see how we think about this. It looks really nice. Ooh, yeah, the pillows have a little fluff. I hate messing up the bed because it's so beautiful. I'm not much of like a jump on the bed person or shoes on the bed person. So we're going to have to do this just like if Jess was going to sleep for real. All right, let's see how this is. I'm a side sleeper, everybody. This is how I'd really be sleeping. Let me tell you.
Hey, everybody.
Ooh.
It's your best side, Dave.
Not the most flattering. This is really nice. All these pillows just absorb your head, and the bed kind of takes the pressure off your hips and your shoulders. And, you know, after a couple drinks at the tiki bar.
What is it called? The monkey or something? Golden monkey?
Golden monkey, baby. You know, you might want to come up and take a little nappy nap. Feels good. Feels real good. All right, let's get our shoes back on after I almost tripped Rob.
So you have a wet bar?
We have a wet bar. I think beside it there's a little jackpot. Let me cut in front of you here.
Oh, I see.
Look at this. Ta-da!
That's a pro.
We didn't have that in the Conrad. I feel like I remember from that video it was just the minibar, non-empty. So I don't know if it's been changed.
You're in Vegas, guys, so they did give us our drinks to go. So.
Drinks to go with the straw and all. And when we got to the gentleman to help us with our room key, he's like, "Oh man, I can smell those drinks." And it's about that time in the day. I wish I was you. I would love to have one of those cocktails. I was getting ready to be like, "Man, just have it, you know, like take a load off. It's Friday."
So we were getting a little stressed out about the room.
Yeah.
But clearly just something happened with the
It
technology.
was just something. And like I said, it makes sense, like in a 15-minute window, if you don't have a key, check back in.
And then we just said, screw it, let's just go get a drink anyway.
We were
It
lingering.
took an hour for us anyway.
Right. We were lingering because we have nowhere exactly to be.
But all good. They made it right real quick, so nothing to complain about.
Nothing to complain about. What we do need to do is figure out what we're going to have for dinner. And we've kind of gone back and forth if we're going to eat dinner here or if we're going to walk across the street and do a little something. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I might get changed. I'm not sure yet. But, you know, the night is young, so we'll see where it takes us. Okay, we are in the car. So how did we get here? This is the plan. We looked at all the menus at Resorts World, and we've actually had some of the food at Resorts World. And my honest opinion is that the restaurants are pretty overpriced. And I feel like if you can just get a little bit away from Resorts World, there's better food options for a better price that will be much more satisfying. So although this is our 24 hours at Resorts World, we will be eating something here later tonight that we're pretty excited about. But for dinner, we are heading right down the street. I mean, we could walk there, but it is still 114 degrees. So we decided we're taking the car and we're going down to the Fashion Show Mall and we're going to eat at Maggiano's. This is a
8:12 at night.
Yeah, and right. Rob said it's 8:12 at night. This is a Friday night right now, and it's hot. We've wanted to eat at Maggiano's. There's actually one right by Red Rock, right in downtown Summerlin, where all the shopping is, and we've talked about it for 3 years. And today's the day. We said we're just going to pull the trigger. We're going to go. We're going to see if we like it. You guys, if you are familiar with the channel, you know we love Italian food. We love trying new Italian restaurants. And we're going to do it. So let's go eat, and then we're going to come back to the resort. We're going to do a little bit of a tour. We have a little late night grub session planned for something fun. And then, like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow we can get down to the pool early enough to experience that a bit. Before we check out and head back home. So let's see what kind of fun we can get ourselves into. And in a matter of just a few minutes, we made it down to Maggiano's. And we have to find parking. Honestly, like I said, you could walk down here. You really could. You could walk right down, but it's hot. And I really don't want to be exhausted before I sit down to eat a full bowl of pasta and bread and salad and who knows what else we'll get our paws into. So, I mean, Resorts World, I'm looking at it. It's right here, right off to the side. So it's really close. And over here, too, they also have the Capitol Grill and they have Happy Camper, which is a cool little spot. Maybe one of these days we'll pop in. It's made to look like the inside of like a camper, right? And then they have little s'mores roasting tables and drinks, and everything is themed to the Happy Camper, which is really cool. So maybe one day we'll get over there. But there's tons of food options over here in the Fashion Show Mall. Honestly, if you like malls, This is a pretty fun one. When we were tourists, we would come here when we would visit and have a good time. So
They have every store you could ever
they
imagine.
do. They have every store, plus some that you wouldn't even know about. So we, again, are just going to find some parking, and then we're going to get into our reservation for dinner. From the parking garage, we were confused for a second. We didn't know which floor we needed to be on. So pro tip, if you come to Fashion Show Mall and you're looking for Maggiano's, it's on floor 2. So just take the elevator or the escalator up to floor 2, and then you'll be staring right down the hallway like we are, and you'll see it. I'm hungry, guys. We gotta get some good food. Man, there are so many stores in here. Like, I felt like I remembered how many stores there were, and now I'm realizing I did not remember. Crazy. Anyway, so if you want to do some shopping, this is the place to come. But let me turn this around. Looks like this is like the al fresco dining. I don't think anybody's dining out here. It's all closed off. And then I do too. We made a reservation online. I don't think we need it. It looks pretty quiet.
We didn't even have, so we did not specifically.
Let's see what we're getting into, you guys. It's a little dark. What's it like? Ooh. Yeah, we can definitely get right in. The main door. All right, let's get checked in. So I guess I didn't realize that they do family-style experiences, and it says they're famous. This is a great deal. They serve it to parties of 4 or more. $53 per person for adults ages 5 through 12 is $16. And you get salad for the table, 2 appetizers, any 4 entrees, and dessert. Rob and I don't exactly qualify for this deal because we were thinking about it. We're like, wow, that's a lot of food. So we're going to go into the main part of the menu here for entrees. They have everything that you would expect. All the appetizers, bruschetta, calamari, crab cakes, garlic bread. They have the salads, side and entree size. All of your typical expected Italian pasta dishes. They also have a seafood portion of the menu. Some chicken, steak, and sides to share. We got some water to start for a drink because it's been hot, and we had those cocktails earlier. I don't think we're getting any cocktails here or any wine. I think we're going to stick to the water, maybe some diet soda. But I want to show you, I'm going to get up here in a second after we order. I want to show you how close we are to Resorts World. I'm staring right at it. And they do have outdoor dining. They just don't have the staff for the outdoor dining today. So I don't know what determines if they're going to do that or not, but we're in a nice dining room here. The whole restaurant's beautiful, and hopefully I can show you a little bit more before we leave. I'm not really sure I'm going to order. Everything's looking really good, and I'm starving, so let's see what makes sense. All right, we have an awesome server. He was making me laugh. He's fantastic. And I said, can I go on that little patio? Because they have this like outdoor dining area here. And we are sitting right back in there. Rob's in there somewhere. You'll see him. He's like, yeah, go on out. Do whatever you need to do. This is really cool. So you have the Wynn and the Encore, but there's Resorts World. That's how close we are. And look, I can give you a sneak peek at that happy camper place I was telling you about down here. We can spy on them. It's a fun little concept for sure. And like I said, you could walk right over here. And if you're in this area, this part of the strip, I would encourage you to definitely come over here. There's a lot to do and see if you're wanting a break of the casino or something else to do. Maybe you want to do a little shopping, take some stuff home, try some different restaurants. And if you can dine outside, especially right here, or right above us is Capitol Grill. They have the same outdoor seating setup. You get to see the strip right here, all the cars, and there's music, and how fun. This is great. All right, Rob said we need to go back in. Well, I need to go back in. I got to test the bread. So let's see what kind of bread was brought to the table. Rob said, get back in here and try this. This is a lot of bread for the 2 of us, that's for sure. Oh, it's warm. I think that's like some cheese and garlic on top, and we have some butter.
Real little bread service here. We got some real butter, fresh baked rolls. I think we're in for it here tonight, babe.
I think we're going to be very satisfied. Like I said, I just wanted a satisfying meal. And this feels very satisfying already. We're gonna butter this up. I feel like the butter to bread ratio is a little off. We didn't get so much butter. We can always get more. All right, let's put it together and try it. Okay, I misspoke. I think that's salt. You know how sometimes with Italian food, with like breadsticks and stuff, it gets like garlic, Parmesan, butter. That is not what this is. That is literally salt. It's very soft and fluffy. It's warm, not overbearing in the flavor profile at all. A really good white roll, I guess, is what we'd say, like a white dinner roll. The butter is creamy and sweet. The salt is throwing me off just a tad.
Is it like a pretzel? Is it like a pretzel? It smells like a little bit of a pretzel.
Yeah, you're gonna see. Rob asked if it's like a pretzel. I'm gonna have him try this in a second, so he'll see what I mean. My personal preference would be if this was like some type of butter garlic topping, but it's still very good. And I'm starving, and it's hot, and we have water and bread, and that's like all you need in life when to survive. So
I've never been here before, like I was telling our server. We've wanted to come here for a few years, but I've been here, if that makes any sense. Went to the restaurant. It's very similar to restaurants back home, babe. You know what this reminds me of? Anybody that's from Boston, North Shore area, Polcari's.
yeah.
This is like the smell of the Northeast is coming back. It's very old school Italian. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin are playing in the background. You guys can probably hear it. Let's get in this bread. I don't know if I need butter. I think we're in for it here tonight. It's interesting. It's got a little, it's a pretzel, but it's not a pretzel. That's cool. I wonder why they do that.
I've never had anything like it.
You guys ever had like a fresh yeast roll? It's still warm. It's been 15 minutes here. And salt. It's like a little salt on the top, huh?
Yeah, so we do the hard rock salt kind of thing. I do it fresh. I do it.
So you do it. Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that.
Good to know.
There you go. See, guys, some pro tip.
So it's
Server does it fresh.
the server tops the bread.
Yeah,
I don't
with
think they can hear me.
Yeah. So the server tops the bread with fresh cracked. What did he say? What type of salt?
Butter and coarse salt.
Coarse salt.
Yeah.
Okay, so the server told us the profile. It's more like a King's Hawaiian sweet roll. So that's what it is. It came to me after he explained to us exactly what it was.
Right.
But it's really good. You can't go wrong. It doesn't give those Italian vibes, but clearly it's working for them. He said they used to do more of a balsamic oil base with like a dip, but this is great, babe. Something new, something fresh.
Always good to try new
Yeah,
things.
absolutely.
All right, we got the house salad. I couldn't come without a salad. Now they had 3 salad options: a Caesar, the house, and then the Maggiano salad, which has like some bacon in it and blue cheese dressing. They all came highly recommended, but I love the olives and tomatoes and the cheese and everything. So let's mix this up a little bit. I think there's some pepperoncini in there, some onion. We were like, is this enough for 2 people? He's like, yo, you'll have plenty. We probably could have gone with just a single serving of this. But it's chopped, and I am such a sucker for a great chopped salad. Like if I was at home, I would just bring this plate to myself and go after it for sure.
Thank you.
Okay,
Let's get in there.
let's give it a little taste. You gotta get a little olive, a little lettuce. You know what? Well, let's add a little tomato while we're at it if we can. I think that's a pretty solid bite right there. I've always loved salad, but since living in Vegas, especially in the summer when it's hot, a cold, crispy salad, it like changes your brain chemistry because it's so ultra refreshing. And this is nice and cold. And it has like, the dressing's like a homemade Italian. I think it's a homemade Italian. We put fresh black pepper on it.
Pepper, yeah, cracked pepper.
Sprinkle cheese on here, and oh yeah.
How does it compare to the Olive Garden, babe? Like the soup salad? Yeah, you know.
It's funny you say that. Pardon me. Rob said, how does it compare to Olive Garden? This dressing, that I was like, it's eerily familiar. It's kind of like the Olive Garden dressing. And it's a very similar style salad. Like if they chopped it all really fine before they gave it to you in the bowl, this is very comparable. I'm happy we got the big one. I'm going to be eating a lot of this. This is very, very good.
First attempt here at the salad, babe. Yeah, you're right. It's oil and vinegar.
It's familiar.
Yeah, it's oil and vinegar. You're absolutely right. So this is an elevated version of the Olive Garden salad, which I like.
Yeah. I like how it's chopped.
But it's got real good olives in there.
Yeah.
That's a Greek olive. It's got that. That's what we like. How much was this?
I think it was 18.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
It's great, yeah.
I'm healthy now, so it's been.
We're living that healthy lifestyle. We're eating such a healthy lifestyle. I think I saw on my entree that I ordered, it's like 2,500 calories just for the entree. Thank goodness we've been getting our steps in every day because holy cow. We are going to definitely get into this salad. We have some crispy Diet Cokes. Somebody said the other day in the comments, what the heck is a crispy Diet Coke? And it's like when it's just cold and super carbonated and like just fresh, like super fresh soda, if that makes any sense, and it's my absolute favorite. So we got a couple of those. We still have some bread. We're waiting for our entrees, and we'll test them when they get here. I'm super excited because the food has arrived, and these portions are massive. I guess I didn't realize what we were getting into here. This is great. I got the famous rigatoni, which is essentially a deconstructed chicken marsala. Again, if you guys have spent any time here on the channel, you know that this is like what I love the most. This one has more of a creamy marsala sauce. It's cut with a heavy cream rather than just the marsala wine. They have both on the menu. This is just like a recipe from the original creator, but they do have chicken marsala as well. So you can see the creamy sauce as we get in here with the chicken, mushrooms, caramelized onion. And then Rob took a moment to step away to use the restroom, but he got the chicken parm, and the server wasn't kidding. He said it comes with 2 good-sized pieces
Nice
of
light dish.
chicken. Yeah, a nice light dish. I mean, these are as big as my hand. I'm not sure what Rob got himself into, but we gotta get in. It smells so good. We gotta eat. I saw this on the menu, and I'm like, I have to get it. And then when the server was like, oh, this is kind of like a famous dish we have that we're known for, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. This flavor profile for me is just so warm and cozy. It's such comfort food. I love it. So we got the mushroom, the sauce, the noodle. Yeah. Honestly, I could have a cup of this sauce on the side. Like, in my personal preference, we could like load this right up. We shouldn't because this is already like 2,500 calories, but we could. I love this flavor. Just do a little noodle. I'm so happy we came here. I just was craving a nice comfort meal, and this is it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish all this, but it's gonna be good while it lasts, you know?
Little spaghetti. Comes a little spaghetti here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is how you're supposed to do this. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I never really do it this way, but this is how you're supposed to do it.
It's a work in progress.
I just kind of if I wasn't on video, I would just slurp it down. But
Show you have some manners.
That's fresh pasta. That's really good pasta. The sauce is very hearty, but it's got a little cream to it, I think, or whatever. It's cut a little bit.
Is it sweet or robust?
Not sweet. No, this is crack. Okay, so This is my type of food. So you guys know we eat a lot of Italian food when we go out for like a special dinner. Where we're from in New England, I just grew up going out to Italian dinners for a special occasion or Chinese food. So those are like our go-tos. And your type of dish, I can make that at home.
We do make it at home.
I make a very similar dish to that at home. Not as probably as good, but I don't really make the chicken parm at home because of the preparation. But spot on, my friend. Thank you.
Some Parmesan cheese for you.
Thank you.
It hits just right.
Babe. The waiter just winked at me on his way by. After I said spot on, my friend, he knows exactly what I was getting into. So I said you knew exactly what we were getting into here. So
I sure do.
thank you very much.
First bites are great. So
Oh.
you got the rich
Fantastic.
Exactly what I wanted.
I love it. That's what I like to hear.
Thank you.
Rob gave me this big honking piece of chicken.
Just go for it.
I don't want to say, chicken parm is good. You know what I love is when we make it at home and it's a process of us making it together, and that's what's always been fun to me. But I actually don't love chicken parm, and I know that breaks Rob's heart, but we do eat it at home, and it's always been a fun time. So let's see how it compares. Wow. Okay. I think if you saw our Palm Springs video where we went to Johnny Costa's, I said the exact same thing, and then I took a bite of it and went, I take it all back. It was so good. This one is a little bit more rich and a little bit more robust. The one we had at Johnny Costa's was very sweet.
The one we had at Johnny Costa's was more, oh my gosh, more like, I don't know, like more like high, slightly higher end.
It was higher quality.
But this is fine because what this is exactly what we're looking for. Neighborhood,
Yeah.
American Italian.
So when we sat down, our server said, the food here is supposed to feel like your mom or grandmother made it, and that is spot on. If you grew up in a household, or if you had a family member who could cook Italian food well, this is what you would get, and it's, like I said, it's warm and fuzzy, and it's really good. We got some fresh Parmesan, too. So we might as well, when in Rome, you know,
I love it. Love the deal.
do a sprinkle. You want a little sprinkle?
Just tap.
You've still got...
Just keep going.
There we go. Really impressed. And you know, anytime you go out to eat, when you have great service, it makes the food taste better too. Not that this doesn't taste great, because this is like a 10 out of 10 right now. This is hitting. In fact, I was saying that we got to come back with the kids and do that family style dinner, because that's a heck of a deal for a special occasion night out. But this is phenomenal. So it's time to really get into the nitty gritty, and we'll see just how much we're left with in the end. All right, leftovers are secured, and you better believe we had leftovers. We each only ate half of our meal.
Totally shareable.
Yeah, completely shareable.
Which we should have done.
We probably should have. We paid, it was under $100 for this, and then we left a tip, of course. And
$22. That was a heck of a deal.
for a lot of food. Like, honestly, we could have shared that much food with the kids, which is crazy. So we want to do that special with them.
This is a to-go-to place. There's no question
Yeah,
about that.
you
I
really
would
should come
definitely-
here.
Definitely come back here. No questions about it.
Yep.
It puts it in perspective, like you said, pricing-wise. I think it's very fair.
It's so approachable. And can you hold that for me
Yeah,
for a
of
second?
course.
Thanks, babe. Let me just show you around for a second. But they have these really cool booths over here. Obviously, where we sat, we were really happy about it. But there are these awesome booths that give you a view of the Venetian. And then we were back in this dining room up here. And then they have this private room with all the wine. And wait, there's more. There's a whole area up here too to eat with a bar. And the restrooms are back this way as well.
Drunk on carbs.
I know. So you can come in off the strip of, you know, if you're walking, that's probably what you'll be doing. Obviously, we drove, so we came in from the parking garage. But look at this bar. We are thoroughly impressed we are thoroughly full. He's like, you sure you don't want dessert? And listen, I'm a fiend for tiramisu, creme brulee, cheesecake. We love them all. I couldn't. And he's like, do you want to take it for later? Not really. I have other plans later. I told you we have some late night grubbing. So we're going to skip the sweets. We're going to probably stay purely on the carbs today. This is a little eerie walking through here with the mall closed.
So to put it in perspective, guys, we've spent with the family $150 at the Olive Garden before.
Yeah.
This is significantly better than that.
So much better.
In perspective to that, I mean, this place is fantastic. If you're on the Strip, it's very approachable. You don't, like I told Jess, you don't have to have Google Translator available to see what you're going to eat.
What are the ingredients?
So, we've been there, as you guys know.
Well, we were talking to the server. The server used to work at Wally's at Resorts World. And we were looking at Wally's because it's like a wine bar and they have Italian options. And they have a bolognese, and it's rabbit bolognese.
Jess goes, not tonight.
And I said, I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
We've been doing a lot of that
we've
stuff
been doing
lately.
We've been adventuring. So I said, I need comfort food. This is the place, 10 out of 10 recommend. And like I said, the other one's in Summerlin by Red Rock. And we will be back for sure. I can't
Absolutely.
wait.
It's like a Thanksgiving, Christmas, special occasion type place.
Birthday, anniversary, or if you happen to be on the Strip on a Tuesday, you just come on over and eat, and it was fantastic. We gotta get out of this mall now, and we're gonna head back over to the resort and see what we do next. So we got back to the resort, we went up to the room, and just took a minute.
We almost fell asleep.
We did. We laid on the bed and it was feeling so good. I'm like, we gotta go. So we came down. Now the cool thing is that staying at the Hilton, the elevators for our room are right by the Golden Monkey here that we were at earlier. And then it is directly connected to the Genting Palace, which is what I thought when we were getting our food. So we just walked down this little hallway and now we're heading towards the casino. The resort truly is beautiful. It smells good, it's clean, it's still in very good shape. I mean, it's relatively new, but they've kept it clean and maintained. And the rooms are great. This room at the Hilton is noticeably smaller than the room that we had when we stayed at the Conrad, but it's very comfortable, very clean. And then just like that, we're with all the action. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually start this way and then do the loop around. Now, fun fact, in 2000, was it 22 or 23, we came for vacation.
Probably 22.
I think it was 22. We got a crazy deal on tickets to come and see Katy Perry here. She had a residency, and the tickets were, I think, $45 a piece. They just happened to line up with our vacation. So this theater down here is where we saw her, and it was awesome. It's a smaller, intimate theater. It doesn't have a ton of seating, but it was perfect for what we were doing. So much fun. So down this way, they do have a Starbucks, they have bathrooms. It's also the direct entry to the parking garage. Now, some people don't know this. They think that parking is only the disconnected parking garage, and that's one of them. But then there is the connected parking garage back over here. And this is the one we usually park in. So we can just take the elevator and come right up. But let me show you the theater a little bit, see what we can see.
We had a great time that night. Like you said, the show was great. The theater was fantastic.
Yeah.
The acoustics were awesome. The kids were just blown away by it.
We had so much fun. So there's really nothing to see here now because I don't even think Resorts World has a residency right now, and they've just had sporadic concerts. But these are the doors that go right into the theater right here. And if you don't have a ticket, you can go to the ticket booth here and see if there's tickets available. It was fun. And this is where you come out right here if you park in the parking garage connected to the hotel. You have the theater store. Starbucks. And this restaurant over here, this is called, what is this, Big Dog?
Doghouse.
Doghouse, Big Dogs.
Doghouse and mouse house, right?
Yes,
Mouse.
Doghouse and then the mouse
trap or
something. It's a little food truck.
We actually had the grilled cheese there when we were waiting for the show.
Yeah, when we were waiting for the Katy Perry show, the Mouse House, we got grilled cheese here with the kids, which is funny. They usually have some live music. And then the food here is really, it's just pub food, beer and drinks. It's priced about $20, $30 a person. We've eaten here before. I'd say it's okay. I mean, it's what you would expect. And then they have connected, I don't know if you guys can see as far down, but if you go way straight down there, there's the sports book. So it's all connected. And if you're coming into the resort from the parking garages that are not connected, you're going to be coming in right near this area here. Oh yeah, they do. They have different art installations for the Stardust. And
So they have 40 restaurants here.
yeah, 40 restaurants. That's just crazy. And we didn't eat at any of them today. So this art installation, I could have sworn this was at Virgin the last time we were there. I feel like this is one of those little traveling installations. It's always funny to see the art that pops up. Here's another view of the dog house.
We liked it there. We had a good. What did we have? Like a pulled pork sandwich or a burger or something?
Yeah, we had some food credit. It was all right, but like I said, if you want to get a drink, it's going to be, 30 plus per person if you get drinking food, which I thought it was a little high for rather basic food.
All right, so this.
Thank you.
Can you plug it up? This area here is the famous Street Eats, babe. We've had a few of these spots over here before.
We have.
There's actually a nice little Easter egg. If you go into these restrooms right here, it's like a nightclub.
It is. We don't want to sneak up on some strangers in the bathroom with a camera, so we'll leave it to your imagination if you haven't seen other videos, because some people have snuck in the bathroom with the cameras. But it is something to see when you come to Vegas. It's pretty cool. So the fun thing about the Street Eats is that it's you order everything on the kiosk. So you pick what you want, which restaurant, or a little food stall, I should say, and then you just click on it, and it will tell you what. This one was a poor choice, I think, with only 2 options. Is there something with a little more? There we go. So this is a sushi.
That's actually affordable.
That's not bad. But anyway, you just look what we shut it down, you guys. We shut down the famous foods. So it's Friday again. It is July 31st. They close at 11. So they are done. There is no ordering on the kiosk right now. This spot right here looks like a little store, but it's actually a hidden speakeasy, and I think, if I remember how this goes, you have to get the password online and then you can go in. I've never been in.
We've had that boba. That boba's good.
Yeah, they do have the tiger sugar boba here. If you're into that kind of thing, it's fun. So this is where we usually find more people hanging out because of this cool bar. And let me show you. All right, so you take a cup And then, what does it say for the directions? You see your bartender, you're gonna get a card, place it in the card reader, and then you're going to pour your drinks. And then they're gonna charge you. So this area right here is usually pretty busy because of this. Look, these are pre-made cocktails. Tiki punch, watermelon lemonade, lychee mojito. It's a lot of drink options. So this area does tend to get a little busier. It's a whole circle. Look, the whole thing goes around and around with draft beer options.
A lot of options, babe.
I know.
It's a cool little hangout spot.
It's definitely a fun hangout spot, and it's right off the casino floor, and the prices aren't terrible. I just didn't feel that the food was going to be fully satisfying for dinner, and I'm very happy with the choice that we made. But there are so many different options. Like I said, you can get a variety of foods down here. You just go into the kiosk, place your order. You can get fried chicken. You can get noodles, sushi. What else is over here? Teriyaki.
I mean, there's a lot of Asian options here.
Yeah.
It's based off of, I believe, like a Malaysian street market.
Right.
If I did my research properly. It's a cool vibe.
It is.
One of the things about this property, guys, it's very nice.
It is.
It's very nice. We'll have to check the room rates for tonight, but I don't think it's crazy expensive here.
I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video that we were offered 3 nights comped. We only took 1 because we're just going to do it for 24 hours. We're so close to home. But we did have 3. Now, the one thing with Resorts World that we have struggled with, especially with our other channel, is the gambling. I don't
know how you win here.
We have never won, and what I mean by that is not just winning, but like having a hard time even getting 1 bonus on multiple videos. And it was a trend. Like it would happen and happen and happen. I don't know, if anybody out there that's watching is from like the casino world, and you travel to casinos and play at casinos and gamble. There was a time when Resorts World was a hot spot to come in and film your slots, film tables. We were getting a lot of business with content creators and such, and they shut it down. They shut it down. They said they didn't want any more filming on the casino floor. You would have to get permission, or you'd have to be a certain status, and things got really weird. And then they had a host of legal issues.
Well, you had some bad apples that were here.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
So we really backed off with the gambling, and it's unfortunate because we need to really be at properties where we can gamble and film and do the things that we need to do and get some kickback for that. So it feels nice to come back just visiting. We are not doing any gambling here at all. We are purely visiting, seeing what's changed, seeing what's the same, and just feeling the vibes of the property, having a 24-hour staycation, little mom and dad time. And
Friday night, north end of the strip.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not crazy busy. It's busy, but it's not crazy. It's also just a massive property.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to kind of pin it down. But I mean, you can actually spread out here. You can have fun here. You're not going to be inundated by the center strip resorts.
No, all that
but you do
craziness.
have those amenities. That's really the advantage.
Right.
Here.
Okay. Good chat, everybody.
Good talk, guys.
Good talk. All right, I want to show you guys. There's a lot more to see, so let's keep moving. A little way from the famous foods, and you are met at the district. Adjacent to the district here, we have the Gatsby Bar. It's the weekend, so they got some entertainment. You can see the lights going. Got a DJ. And I almost missed showing you guys right here. This is Wally's. So that's where we thought we might eat because they're famous for their wine selection and different pairings of food that go with it. It's more of a gourmet experience, and we were thinking about trying it, and then, we just didn't. So this area is interesting because it's still not fully developed, but it looks good. It looks good. So let's go down this way just a little so I can get a closer view for you guys. I mean, there's truly restaurants in every direction, or some type of food offering, or a little bit of entertainment. So down at this end, this is Viva. And then going down further this way, you have Breza Carver Steak. So I just realized I threw my microphone out into the world there. So going straight down, you have Breza Carver Steak. This is Kusanori.
And then you have that Suns Out, Buns Out. That's your breakfast spot.
Yep, and then right next to that is Junior's.
Which is like a classic American diner. It's good food. I think it's a little pricey.
And Cigar Lounge. I didn't even know that was here.
It's a beautiful restaurant here, man.
Yeah, I know. There's just, you can literally just walk around and look at all this stuff, even if you don't eat there or stop to get a drink or anything. I mean, you can just look at these places. Look at this. So this is 2 levels. The last time we were here, which I said was like over 2 years ago, nothing was going on in the upper levels. Literally, it was dead. It looks like some stuff has possibly come in. We're gonna have to go up and confirm that.
So yeah, most expensive resort ever built in the Las Vegas Strip. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. So let's just take a little walk. I don't remember this being here when we were here last. This is Copper Sun, and it's a hot pot and barbecue restaurant. And
Korean barbecue and hot pot.
I really can't show the level of how nice this restaurant looks on the camera. I mean, that's really nice. I don't remember that being here. That's nice. Okay, so if you're looking for some picture spots, this is where you'll find them really at Resorts World. They have the Stardust sign and they have this sphere. These are always popular choices. In fact, when we were just visiting, we have pictures in all these spots. Rob did a really good job every time we visited to make sure that he got information on all the hot spots of where to take pictures and what they meant, what the little landmarks were. Can you remind me, back there, we were over there once when we went upstairs, where the complex is, and they have the Vegas Loop.
So the Vegas Loop is the Tesla tunnel.
That's right.
That's right here. There's a spot here.
Yes. So right back here where it says the complex, that's the escalator to go upstairs, and then you can also go down. The escalator goes down as well to get to the Vegas Loop. I was having a memory lapse there on what the heck it was.
This is where all the kids go, this way right here.
All right, so this is Zouk nightclub down on this end. You know, we've lived in Vegas for 3 years, never been to a nightclub.
Who out there wants to go to a nightclub with Jess and Rob? Put the comments
because
in
if we have enough people who want to do that, we might just have to, because we're at this point now where we just don't, you know. I couldn't stand in heels all night, and they don't allow flip-flops and casual clothes.
Look at that.
It'd be a very uncomfortable evening. This is Red Tail, and this is their take on
Like a barcade?
Barcade, yeah.
And a famous Mulberry Street pizzeria
Okay,
here
so,
from
man,
California.
I know we just ate, but I can smell this pizza. Oh boy, does it smell so good. Oh man.
Smells good. There he is.
Wow.
All time right there, Iron Mike, babe.
Iron Mike. There's a lot of stuff going on down here.
It's cool, look at that.
That is.
Good security here. I like
They do have a good security. And Rob was just pointing out, I'm not going to try to get him on film, but there are security with the dogs here. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff up top now.
Might be.
I can see a couple spots.
We have the convention areas for sure.
It's definitely a vibe down here. So these are all the people that are in line right now. It's 11 o'clock. A lot of these are people who got like promos to come in early. So you come in early, they say they'll give you a drink ticket. You do get in for free. You may or may not get a drink ticket depending on what you negotiate. But nothing actually starts until like 2 in the morning.
It's a Vegas thing.
It's a Vegas thing. Everybody always asks, oh, are those club promoters for real? They're going to get me in for free. Yeah, but you're going to be there for like 4 hours.
At 8:30 at night.
And the drinks are like $50 a piece, and obviously you're going to have some drinks.
But hey, I'll tell you, they got the real people here. You got like Tiesto and all those people out here. So
if you know any of the DJs, and they have like Illenium and I'm trying to think who else we've seen come here. All right, we walked back over to the Vegas Loop. There's a QR code that gives you the hours, and then there is an elevator back there. They're only open until 9 p.m. So there's no looping for us right now. We were almost thinking of trying it out.
I'll tell you, I forgot about how nice this Wally's looked. We were here 2 years ago, and I think we said then it looked really cool.
What we're going to have to do, honestly, is we're going to have to come back to Wally's on a day when we're not really too focused on the food and just really maybe do the wine experience. And then who knows where that will take us.
I mean, you guys will have to let us if you've ever been here and done the wine. Babe, there's 3,000 bottles of wine that I can see.
It's absolutely insane. So that might be on the list of things that we will make sure we try another time. So Rob and I are actually going to walk a little bit more. We got to walk off that dinner and get our steps in. We're going to go for a little bit more of a walk around this loop again. Some time will pass, and then we may just happen to be into the late hours for some late night grub.
Either we'll be at the late night pizza spot or we'll be in the club. You guys will have to see.
You might find us in the club. So let us get our steps in, and then we'll be back. It may not be super, super late night, but it's feeling late for us. I think, what time is it now, babe? Past 11. And we made it back down to Mulberry Pizzeria. We have been wanting to try this for a second, and there's just been no reason for us to come down to the Strip just to get a slice of pizza. So when in Rome, we're gonna do it. And they do have some specials. If we jump to the future, I don't know if these will still be the specials, but right now you can do a slice of cheese or pepperoni with a draft beer for $14, or a slice of cheese or pepperoni with a frozen margarita for $17. All things considered, for Vegas, right outside of a nightclub, I don't think that's too bad. Sets a little ambiance as you're walking in. And then we can see all the pizza options here. Barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken, carne asada. If you guys know me, this is more my speed down here, right in this area. I love the Hawaiian. Love cheese. Rob is usually somewhere in the meat section. But these are big slices, and you guys, you know, we had a lot for dinner. We might just share one slice. Where is Rob? Oh, he's over here. I thought I lost you.
People, everyone that's signed, all the famous people.
Yeah.
All the famous people.
I saw that. Yeah, that is so cool. I was telling everybody that I'm looking at the options, and this seems like our area right here.
Do it.
So you think just one slice? What are we?
I think
We've just had so much to eat.
we're gonna probably have a double slice and have a half each.
Okay. What are we ordering?
You want cheese?
I do want cheese. You know me.
Can we get a slice of cheese? Actually, can we get a cut? Thank you. Robert?
Did you want a soda?
Yes, we're gonna get
All right, so we're in one slice, double cut, so we can split it, and getting some sodas. But they have a couple different drinks here, which is pretty cool. They have some beers, they have mixed drinks, beer. It's fun. It's always fun looking at a new place, you know? What was the damage, babe?
21 with a $2 tip. I'm cool with that. Pizza and a couple sodas. One slice of pizza, 2 sodas, $22.
Okay.
$3.
Well, that's a little rich for our blood. Feels a little rich for our taste, but we've been wanting to try it, and I we'll see if it's worth it. These sodas get you. I get it in my comments all the time. Why are you guys paying like $5 a soda? Because we're in Vegas. Honestly, it pains me too. I know. Should be like $1.99. I don't know. Maybe those days are over. Cool seating here. I mean, you definitely get the pizzeria vibes for sure. Hopefully the pizza lives up to the hype.
Yeah, no, this looks good, babe. We've been trying to come here for a while, so it looks right. So if anybody's ever been to the original location in Beverly Hills, you'll have to let me know. It appears it's very popular. So.
Well, cheers to that.
And whatever this costs.
Whatever. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They got us there because that's pricey for a slice. We're gonna pour up our sodas, and they're warming up our slice. I think they're gonna bring it over too. We'll see. I was pouring up my soda, looking at all the toppings. I think that's a hot oil, which seems exciting. And they have oregano, red pepper flake. This should be like garlic salt or garlic powder, some Parmesan cheese. They got all the right toppings. I mean, what a place. If you're gonna put a pizza place anywhere, right out of the nightclub. So on the weekends, this spot right here, Mulberry Pizza, is open until 4 a.m. So it's open until the after the club closes. During the week, they are closed actually quite a few days. To confirm, they are closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which is what I thought. So a good portion of the week, really just for that weekend business here. So we'll see. And that's the stuff that unfortunately does sometimes ruin the quality. When they're not cooking and busy all day, every day, and they're just kind of the weekend crew. So we'll see. We'll see what we're getting into.
Cranking up pizza. So
There's a lot of pizza happening right now. All right, they should be calling our name here any second.
It looks legit. Definitely New York style slice. Super thin, babe. Look at that.
Yeah, that is thin.
That's how we do it back home. It's friggin' hot.
It looks hot.
I should have waited to start the video for a few minutes.
Well, just like that, I shut down the camera for a second, and then they're like, Robert.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, all right. I'm going to do it for you guys.
Oh, boy, you're going to have to get right in there. Here,
It's great pizza. You can tell that's great pizza. And if you've had a few drinks, you've been in the club for a few hours,
even better.
well, they get you for $40. The kicks just keep coming.
This is almost thinner than I'm used to. This is pretty floppy. Let's see. Woo. Hot. Oh, thank you. Honestly, though, it tastes great.
It's really good pizza.
It really tastes great. I tend to like a New York slice to be a little thicker, so that when you bend it together like this, there's just a little less flop. Like the flop's really just at the end, but the rest of it stands like this.
We got a double cut.
We got it double cut.
That's us. That's
you're
on
right.
us.
So if this was all together,
That's on us. Yeah.
then maybe,
That's on
because
us.
see when it gets too floppy, what happens? Look, see, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
It's good. It's really good pizza.
If you were here when they're open and you get yourself a slice or two, you'll be satisfied for sure. If you like this style pizza, you're gonna be satisfied. It's good. So we just had the pizza at Mulberry. It was very good. It was like almost $8 a slice, which is a little hefty, but we split it, so they're pretty big slices.
Well, we wanted to try it.
And we wanted to try it, so it was definitely worth the $8 for the slice. They get you on those sodas every time. Again, so we're right out of the district, and you have the Tacos El Gordo, Tacos El Pastor, and back behind there is an all-you-can-eat sushi and Korean barbecue. Then you take your look down the strip, Encore, Palazzo, Venetian, right at the fashion show. That's where we were. The Win, and so on and so forth. It's beautiful now that the sun has gone down and the night is cooling off a little bit. It's really nice outside. Still hot, but nice. And if you've ever seen this little area, I feel like it doesn't really get a lot of attention, but they do have a Fat Tuesdays, and they have the Micho's Tacos.
Tacos, babe.
All right, there you go. There used to be like a Hello Kitty thing up here. I don't think that is anymore. It was like a boba tea, snacks or something.
So all in all, what do you thought so far here this evening?
All right, all in all, I mean, like I said, it seems a little bit maybe like user error now. I'm not sure. We had a little trouble checking in when we got here. We figured it out. We had so much fun at Golden Tiki. Those drinks were great. And the happy hour from 5 to 6, well worth it. The little appetizers were fun. They were a bit overpriced, but they were fun. And, you know, when you're visiting, you got to do fun things. Dinner was 10 out of 10. And I'm telling you, this location's great because you're just getting that view of the strip, but you're not like in the crazy of the strip. And it's free parking at Fashion Show Mall. If you want to upgrade, you can valet. They will valet your car there. So all was well. The resort's been great. We're going to walk around some more. You know, if you come to Vegas and you get a good rate on a room, stay here for sure. I would just say that now before we even wrap up the video. And if you're coming just to visit, yeah, come on in and visit and like check it out. It's really improved since it first opened. They had a rough landing here in Vegas, but it's looking good. It's being put together now, so all's good. It's getting late.
He's rambling.
I want to show you the view from our room. We got to get in our jammies here, and then we're gonna have to see what tomorrow brings. And just like that, we're back in the room. So we're on the 59th floor. I think I did mention that earlier, but we're up as high as you can go in this tower. And this is one of the best views we've had in a hotel room in a long time. I mean, look at this. And then what's crazy is if you look right down, we were just right down in here a second ago talking to you outside of the district. So what a nice view. You see everything. All right, guys, it's time for some jammies in bed. We're gonna see you again in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. We survived the night. We had a nice rest. The bed was pretty comfortable, and we got up this morning, greeted by the sunrise over Las Vegas. I'm still so impressed with our view. It was great. So it was a nice staycation. We wanted to come down to the pool, but as life goes, things just come up and it gets busy. So we're cutting the morning a little short to get back home, but I didn't want to miss the pool this time because we've missed the pool in our last video. So we came out this morning. It's about 9:30 and it's already kind of like picking up and getting busy. So let me show you. Walking directly out We took the elevator from the hotel room down. There's a couple pools here, and to be honest, I don't know how many, but there's a handful. 9 comes to mind, and I don't know if that's correct or not. This time of day is the best because the sun is not beaming down on you, but it's still hot out. And they do have a bar. So there's a pool over here. So that's 1, and then 2, 3, 4. So I already see 4. All I can smell is suntan lotion and heat. If you guys vacation out here or live out here, come out to the desert, you know what I mean when it's hot out. It's a very specific smell. It's just heat. Oh, there's another bar over here too. Another pool. So what is that? We're up to 5. Wow, this goes on forever. Show you, this one has like a little water feature. Okay, so this one says that one I just showed you said it was a Crockford's pool. So it seems like there are different pools. Yeah, so here we go. So it's going to tell you where the pools are and where which side of the hotel they belong to. So that makes sense because the last time we stayed here, we were at the Conrad, and we came out on this side and actually filmed over here. And that makes sense. Oh man, the sun is bright over here. Holy cow. And this one, I think we got this in our original video over 2 years ago, but this is like the adults only pool, and it overlooks Las Vegas. It's closed right now. And then this doesn't go too much further. We'll take the walk, but this is gonna go back around to like cabana check-ins, back into the hotel. And I think there's a small pool or a hot tub over here. Yeah, there's a whole other area. So there's 3 pool bars out here. It's a large space. And then from here you go back into the resort. There's no doubt if you come to Resorts World when the pools are open that you're gonna have a great pool day. It's just absolutely beautiful, but man, that sun really beats on you. So if you don't get down here early and find shade, you're definitely gonna wanna make sure that you at least rented a day bed that has some covering or a cabana, because that sun will eat you alive. Oh man, what a beautiful day. I could definitely see myself getting a little sun right now. Absolutely beautiful. So we haven't had breakfast yet. We're probably just gonna grab something quick. I need to get like a little caffeinated beverage. I don't know if I'm gonna get a diet soda or a coffee, but definitely have a dry mouth here. Gotta find something. That's the hardest thing about staying in hotels. They're always so dry, especially out here because the AC is blasting. Pro tip, we used to do this when we still do it when we travel, but especially when we traveled here, is we brought a humidifier with us. Makes a world of difference. It's just that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you can't even close your mouth or swallow because it's so dry. And then we had brought some drinks and some waters and Gatorades and stuff. We drank them. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, man, I am so thirsty. But the water that they had available was in the mini bar. It was $15. I just couldn't swing it. I thought that was crazy. So I said, you know what? Let's just go back to bed. Oh, let me show you this. This is so cool. We didn't really get a view of this. So that's cool with those day beds and the sculpture. Oh, that's so cool. This pool right here specifically doesn't have the water feature in the middle, but it reminds me of the pool at Red Rock, just because it's circular and not super deep. It's nice. All right, Rob's waiting inside. He had a little bit of work to catch up on his phone, so I said, just stay inside for a minute and let me go and check this out. So let's go find him. Wow, so nice. All right, well, I mean, we had a time.
What'd you think, babe?
So my overall impression was that, I mean, it's a beautiful property, and I've never doubted that. We had great drinks. We had a great dinner, even though we did leave the resort. It was fantastic. What did we do last night? Oh, yeah, we did our walk around.
I mean, all in all, this property is very nice. It's 5 years old.
Yeah.
It's brand new. It's clean. What was I saying? It's kind of like approachable luxury here on the Hilton side.
It is,
so.
yeah, it is. And, you know, our room was significantly smaller than the one we had when we were at the Conrad, but the comfort and cleanliness was still there. No trouble at all.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So we will definitely stay again if we get an offer. Obviously, because we're locals, we really try to maximize offers rather than paying out of pocket because the offers do come through. I would say if you don't have an offer and you get a room rate for, you know, $160 or lower to stay at any of the properties here, I do it. When you start getting over that $160 mark, it's like,
Just keep in mind, you are, depending on what you're doing in Vegas for the weekend or for work, you're on the north end of the strip.
Right.
So all of the big stuff, the center strip, you're going to have to walk, which is fairly significant, and or Lyft or Uber.
Yeah.
So factor that in.
So that's why I'm factoring that into the cost in my mind of how much you're going to be spending on transportation, either renting a car, Ubering, or whatnot.
You're going to have to Lyft
Yeah.
Uber. It's 120
It's
degrees.
too hot to walk. If it was winter, you know, maybe different story. But again, all in all, great time. Like I said, we're cutting it a little short on the 24-hour side just because Rob does need to get back home. He has some work to do. And like I said, when duty calls, you got to go.
But all in all, good property.
Yeah.
I'd stay here. I'd recommend it. We had a good time. The
Absolutely.
staff was fantastic. There's a lot of things to do here.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's a good call, babe.
Yeah, so we had a lot of fun. We're so happy you guys came with us on the adventure. If you could help us by hyping this video and giving it a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. And we're going to be taking you along again. Can't wait to show you where our next adventure is. It's already planned. So stay tuned, you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.